do da do da do da do da do do da do da do da do da do.
Welcome on,
Ladies and gentlemen,
welcome
step
to
right up,
Ricky's
step right
podcast,
up,
big
boys
and
and
small.
girls.
Welcome to Ricky's podcast, one and all. Welcome to the podcast now.
The greatest podcast in the world.
Welcome on, welcome to Ricky's podcast, big and small. Welcome to Ricky's podcast, one and all. Welcome to the podcast now.
Put your hands together for
It's Ricky's podcast.
It was last year, so
That makes sense.
Yeah. Let me just turn that bad boy up. Okay. Get the levels going.
is this the first time in a while that we've all been caught up?
You say we. It's just you, Luke. You're the only one that's not cut up, generally.
It's a group effort.
Yeah. You're that kid.
We-
That kid in high school who
Yeah.
definitely just rides off the work of the rest of his team.
Yeah.
College.
Yeah.
That too.
Nah, in college, we just beat them up in an alley.
And that's also yeah.
Get to.
Don't take none of that.
Don't take none of that. Gotta make sure I made a super dank meme about the reading.
About the reading that you can now show us.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're just here in person, so I can just fully show you guys off my phone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Were you about to send it?
I was about to send it.
Nice.
Yeah, it's that one.
Nice.
Yeah. That was a pretty surreal moment.
Yeah. Dude, way to end out the reading with a bang, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably one of the most I don't know, serious moments
Yeah.
in the book.
I don't know. Well, just the way I pictured it, I don't know.
Like chaos.
I pictured it super just like cartoonish, where it's just like they're all standing around and everything's cool. Then they shred, Kid Samson and just like sprays everybody, sprays absolutely everybody, and just like it's like that part from Tremors or something when they blow up the graboid with the dynamite, and they're just covered in guts and blood and stuff. I just imagine
gosh.
basically that.
And then it's like the SpongeBob meme where they threw out his name and they're all running around all panicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, Doc Danica?
Doc Danica, yeah.
Doc Danica,
And his wife.
yeah. Slash sister slash husband slash whatever.
slash daughter slash aunt. Oh boy. Bro, I swear she got thousands of dollars just to bury the dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her wife.
Huh? I'm looking. It looks like there's I don't know if it's a spider doing a good job or if it's just a leaf caught in the spider web. I got distracted.
Well, what else is new, honestly?
Yeah. I hope it's a spider. I hope he's climbing up. I hope he's doing fine.
Yeah. It's a fly getting tangled and about to be brutally dismembered.
Yeah.
You ever think about how insane the insect world is?
It's
Yeah.
wild. What spiders inject their stuff and then
Yeah.
it just
Well,
dissolves.
yeah, it dissolves their insides and then they drink it out like soup. Yeah.
Just
Or like those warrior ants that wear other ants as its armor.
no way.
Yeah, on the
No
back.
way.
It's just a bunch of their enemies, their dead enemies on their back.
Yeah.
Warrior ants.
I'm not sure if it's called a warrior ant, but the if you look up ant with ant armor, they'll probably show you armor ants.
With ant armor. Or I'm about to get memes.
Or like those, I think it's bees as well, that they just like, they all latch onto like a beetle or something and they all like vibrate to overheat the beetle and make it die of heat exhaustion or something.
Mm-hmm.
These are not it.
I got whip out. I could be the one in charge of finding it.
Not it.
Justin's on the case, Luke.
Found it.
Oh, you. Yeah, that's
Oh, definitely it.
Warrior Ant, 1882 colorized.
Ant Agonizer's costume, Fallout. You played Fallout, didn't you?
Who are you talking to?
You.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of 3. I platinumed 4. Yeah.
Oh, I forget that they're
And a little bit of New
Fallout.
Vegas. Yeah, dude, Fallout 4, man. If you want to, I already showed you my masterpiece in Fallout
Yeah.
4.
Assassin bug. That's what it's called. The assassin bug.
The ass in bug.
Assassin.
Isn't the assassin bug? Oh, what the fuck? Carries dead ants on its back. What the frick?
He's like the unhappy mass salesman or something. You ever
The
thi-
assassin bug?
Assassin bug. Yeah.
You ever think about that's basically the happy mask salesman in Majora's Mask? Basically, you just rip the faces off of just normal creatures and then just sells them as masks.
Oh.
It's pretty much his whole. That's pretty much his whole business act.
Mm.
You think about it.
I like how there was one guy from the reading where it was like, it was like one of the new pilots, and they were like, son, every single time you fly, you either have to bail from that plane or you crash that plane. Why in the world do you want to go back in there? And he's like, it's honest work. He's like, I just think it's neat.
Wasn't that Or?
energy.
Yeah, well, Aura's the one that. Well, I remember. Yeah, that basically he's the one that like every single mission he gets shot down.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he said, but if you notice, none of my crew ever actually gets hurt, even though we do get shot down every single time.
Even till the end, he kept his crew safe.
Yeah. Although nice little trivia though, while I was making the meme of McWatt, because my phone just knows me so well, it auto-corrected McWatt to McNut.
McKnight. Oh my gosh.
Bruh.
Have you used it before?
How often have you said McNut for it to correct you?
Yeah.
I think that's just one of my Kahoot names or something, just like Dick McNut.
Man,
Boy. Oh boy.
we can't take you places.
Name's Richard. You can call me Dick McNut.
Richard McNutt.
Richard McNut.
Only the true homeboys are gonna get it.
Oh man.
What a wild book.
I think I told both of you guys about it in like my German speaking world class.
Yeah.
Every Kahoot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
just slide one in there.
Yeah. It is a wild book.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What all happens in it?
I'm just gonna.
Talking about white thing, right?
What?
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, about
What?
Doc.
Talking about white thing.
Your white thing.
White Fang?
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
white
He said
thing?
Richard.
I want to put your thing in my
Oh.
mouth.
I mean, what?
I don't know.
Is
Never
there a
mind.
character in White Fang named Richard?
Yeah, and
Like
they,
the
say,
character?
and they call him Dick as well.
Oh. Oh yeah, and we had to read that out
We
loud.
read that out loud, yeah.
And some kids sure did not want to.
No.
I think I was included actually. I think I
Yeah.
said Richard every time.
Oh, yeah. I remember I would
which
just
book?
say it quietly. White Fang?
White Fang.
Oh, White Fang. Is that the Jack London book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We read it in Mr.
Womack.
Womack's class.
Womack.
Mac.
Whoa, Mac. Whoa.
Whoa. Mac.
Whoa, Mac.
Hello.
Why, hello.
Hello, Mac.
Hey, Mac. Oh, what, I forget. You know what? I can have all kinds of conversations, but I can never remember who with. When I was like making the joke that like different companies should just like rip off like other companies' jingles, but then just insert their own stuff in it.
Dude, what are some jingles?
Just like ba-da-ba-ba-bum. It's Burger King. It's like stuff. I remember that was the example I used. Just like
That'd be pretty funny. Sadly. That wouldn't even be something that Walt Disney messed up. That'd just be like standard copyright. Although Walt Disney messed up copyright for a while, didn't he? Or
Pretty
Disney in
sure he
general?
could have. Very likely he could have.
Isn't that a huge thing? Like he extended the time that things are in, like things can be copyrighted for like 100 years or something like that, so that he wouldn't lose his rights to like Mickey Mouse and all.
maybe.
And so like nothing entered the public domain for like actual decades.
I don't know. I didn't know about this.
Oh, I thought bro, for some reason I felt like you had told me, because it's Disney.
This isn't. I know that now they're all about copyright. I didn't know he was very much.
Holy cow, Justin! You're mumbling away from the mic.
Oh my gosh.
Would you mind? Would you mind?
Would you mind speaking up?
Yeah, and maybe leaning into this mic a bit.
Hello.
Yeah, you just blasted our earphones. You lose users just out of the park.
Yeah, I don't know. I know I don't like copyright. I know
Yeah,
I had like a
don't like
thing where I was just like, screw copyright.
Screw copyright. Yeah, you say that now until you actually make something.
Yeah.
And then people try to rip you off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, buddy. Okay, so in 1790, it was the Copyright Act of The Copyright Act of 1790 stipulated that intellectual property and creative works were entitled to 28 years of protection before entering the public domain. Then, in 1831, it went to 42 years. In 1909, it went to 56 years. And then your boy Mickey Mouse entered the picture. Not yet. In 1909, it went...
But first.
Oh, wait, no. I already said 1909, 56 years. And then your boy did enter the picture. And, like, Disney ended up lobbying it to be... 75 years.
75 years. 69.
And then it extended it again to 95 years.
Dang, son.
And then it was extended again until like Mickey's protection ends in 2023. Yeah, it was something absurd, like nothing entered the public domain for like 40 years because of how like the copyright laws kept on getting extended.
Yeah, I don't think I told you that because I didn't know about this.
No.
And I don't understand copyright and public domain things.
Well, I understand it, but that doesn't stop me from entirely disrespecting this.
Yeah, YouTube makes me understand it, man. I'll tell you what. Get like a nasty message from YouTube every
Oh
time.
yeah.
I know on Twitch he just deleted my whole entire like.
They just mute it, right?
Yeah, just mute it.
Does
Huh?
it mute you as well, or just the music?
I think it was me as well.
It's just like silence.
Yeah.
VOD.
Oh no, it deletes it. I want to see, but yeah, I remember there were like, there's like parts of the sound from this is copyright and have been removed.
Yeah.
And then it just like went through, looked through the thing. And it was just like silent for the parts I was looking in.
Oh.
I was like, "Rip." That's what I get for listening to music while Twitch streaming.
Yeah, that is exactly what you get. That's what you get.
Gotta listen to that copyright-free lo-fi.
Yeah.
Cause boy, do a lot of lo-fi artists have copyright-free music.
Because it takes them like 5 seconds to make it, so they're just like,
Boop boop boop.
yeah, and then just hit loop forever.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
That's all you need, though.
Yeah. That's all you need for the good vibes.
That's all you need is love.
But back to the book.
Yes.
Yeah.
What actually did happen in the book?
Oh, we had what's his name? Not assassinate Colonel Cathcart, and then Yossarian stops him,
Oh.
and then Yossarian wants to kill Cathcart, and then he's like, "Nah, man, I'm about to hit 60. You know, I mean, there's no way. You know, just wait and see what happens." And it's like,
Oh, how the turntables. I think it was word for word what Yossarian said to him, wasn't it?
just about, yeah,
Yeah.
just about exactly what he said to him.
Get fricked, son. That would have been pretty eventful to see Cathcart get offed.
Yeah,
Although there's still time.
there's still time. There's
Yeah.
still a book left.
He what? Upped the missions again.
Yeah,
Twice.
Yeah, I'm fine. Yeah, it was. I remember kind of getting a little chuckle.
It was there. Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
I'll let
there-
you read it.
Well, so yeah, it says Colonel Cathcart was so upset by the deaths of Kid Sampson and McWatt, he raised the missions to 65. And then the beginning of the next chapter is that when Colonel Cathcart learned that Doc Danica, too, had been killed in McWatt's plane, he increased the number of missions to 70.
Oh,
So
man.
it's just like
That
5
was
missions
good.
per death.
That was really good.
And then Doc Danica wasn't even in the plane, so what are you
Yeah,
gonna do?
Dr. Nika's like, I'm here. I'm alive.
Yeah.
Boy, do they not care.
I like one quote from the book. Okay, may I? Okay.
That's my shoe noise.
I'll try to remember the quote then. I don't know. You started saying it's like, I was diagnosed crazy. Like, I shouldn't be up in that plane. And then I forgot what the guy is. It was like, who else would we send then?
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's when he's talking to the psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like who? What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Like.
Yeah.
And also, what is it? Him and somebody. All the names, man. It's hard to keep them
It
straight.
is.
But him and somebody else just actually sexually assault that one nurse.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was him and Dreidel, right?
No.
No?
Well, that's Dreidel's a general. General Dreidel.
Oh, not General Dreidel.
Yeah, not a general, man. No. It was.
I thought it was a captain.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely someone of similar rank, not the general.
It was the dude who was like, what was it, Scram or
Screw.
Screw?
Screw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh well, I'll find. I don't know.
The nurse that Yossarian ends up just like getting down with on the regular,
Yeah.
cause she's the same one that's on the beach and everything. Yep.
Exactly. Egg. Exactly.
Exactly. Eggs purchased from myself, sold to myself in a different city, and everyone has
Yeah,
a share.
Everyone
Yeah.
gets a share.
I think I actually lost brain cells.
Yeah.
Reading about Milo. Holy frick. Like genuinely decreased in IQ.
I don't know. Milo's cool. He's funny. He's funny.
Yeah, definitely one of
He's
the more
comical.
likable characters in the
Yeah.
whole book.
Yeah.
If not the most likable. Just
Mhm.
because he's just so ridiculous all the time.
Is he the same guy where like Yossarian would say something and he's like, "What? I can't hear you." And Yossarian's like, "I hate you." And he's like, "What? You're gonna have to speak a little louder."
Oh no,
And
that's
No, that's McWatt.
it
isn't
might have been McWatt. Yeah,
That's
I know.
McWatt?
No, it's not Milo.
Oh,
That's-
wait, it
what-
was
Oh, speaking of action, man.
Or
Maybe. Well, no, or flies the other plane. Yeah.
that he never flew in.
Yeah, because him and Yossarian never flew together. Was basically the whole point of that one
It
bit.
probably was McWatt then.
Yeah,
Oh,
it might have
okay.
actually been. That
I
ca-
just remember they're on a plane. And
Yeah.
Yossarian was like, bail, or something like that. Or not bail, but like.
Well, Yossarian straight up gets his nuts shot off.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, and he's just like, I can't hear you.
I can't hear you. I have to speak.
Blood pooling below him. Like, actually just bleeding out and dying. Yep, probably McGuire.
And then, like, the second time, he's just fully strangling him before he actually starts paying attention.
Yeah. Bro, if he had a gun, he probably would have actually shot him.
Yeah.
So,
It's close.
yep.
Man, I like this book, man. I think, my opinion, personal opinion, best book we've read so far.
That's
Hands
good.
down.
That's good.
Grapes of Wrath can suck my ding dong.
Yeah, no.
I wish I liked the book.
Yeah, you don't like the book?
I also wish I liked the book.
Oh, neither you like
Yeah,
the book?
no.
There are like
Oh,
bits
boy.
and pieces where I'm like, that's pretty good. But then, boy, is a lot of it also pain.
Yeah.
Dude, I love it, man. Love
Yeah.
it.
I'm happy that you like it though.
I like the book, yeah.
Yeah, it is good that you like it.
I like the book.
I'm happy that I'm reading the book. I feel more cultured as I read the book.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
But the boys at a time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certain people, especially, like you're talking about how Milo is like the most likable.
Yeah.
Boy, do I dislike Cathcart. And there's some parts of him that are funny, but I don't know. That man is pain to me.
Yeah. You hate him?
I don't think I hate him. Cause he's the one who's like all obsessed about getting into a magazine, right?
Yeah, we're getting into the, what's it called? Saturday Evening Post or whatever?
Saturday Evening Post.
Or whatever it's called.
Something like that.
Sunday night. The Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night Live.
SNL. I wanna be on SNL. I don't know. He's something. I also do like Yossarian.
Yeah. Yeah, though I feel like, well, actually, no, never mind. I don't actually think that.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say that, like, yeah, that Musarian, like, I don't know, I feel like the other characters just have to, you know, they're
More depth to them.
maybe. But then I remember, yeah, Yossarian's also pretty wacky in and of himself as well, so he kind of holds his own against him.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all just kind of crazy. You could have honestly made, like, any of them the main character, and it would probably have been fine. No.
Make Milo the main character.
Make Milo the main character.
Yeah. I mean, they hardly even like Yossarian is the main character, but he's not often in the like.
It's on the spotlight every
Spotlight.
time. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes he is.
Yeah.
And he's like the common thread through it all, but
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, what's that, Nick in The Great Gatsby, where he's just there all the time.
Mhm.
Except, of course, Yossarian is way more involved than Nick was. I mean, Nick,
Nick was just like.
yeah, he literally just stood there and
a
just
fly on
watched
the wall.
everything happen, yeah.
Yeah. I remember like us having to dissect all of that,
Yeah,
like Nick's role in it.
yeah.
I was like, boy, is he just vibing.
That's all. I can't relate because I haven't read it, but I should read it.
Yeah, he's like, what's it like? It's like if you ever have, like, somebody, like, a guy has a girlfriend, and then they, like, take a trip, like, with some other girls, and then they invite you along just to say they've got another guy so that the girlfriend doesn't get jealous. Nick is basically just that guy the whole book.
Yeah.
They just invited him because they needed another guy just to, make it not look obvious,
Yep, that's about right.
Yep. Should we move on to Whiplash?
Yeah. Any other thoughts on Catch-22? Catch-22.
Nope.
No.
Catch-22 catch. 2 Catch-20.
Why did I
Matchbox 20?
read all of it in like 2 days? Not even that outrageous, actually.
What? What are you talking about?
I caught up. Like I read the parts that I hadn't read before, and I caught up. Yesterday mostly, and then I read like the remaining 15 pages today.
This happens when you're irresponsible.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Whiplash though.
Yeah. Whiplash.
It was good.
Watched that yesterday. I made some notes.
Boy, is Ricky about to rip into it.
He's gonna rip into
The
it.
thing is, I think that this movie is significantly better if you don't actually know about jazz music
Yeah.
and you're just there solely for the vibes and the entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And the story.
Because I, a jazz pleb who knows
Plebeian.
nothing about it, was like, yeah, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we dive into it before Ricky
Before
dives
Ricky
into
just,
it,
like,
so
you
we can
guys
have our moment
absolutely
real
just-
quick?
Yeah, you guys should go first, definitely.
Okay. So what are your thoughts?
I really liked it. I think that J.K. Simmons is definitely like carrying the movie on his back more so than, well, really everyone else in the film. But it was good.
Mm.
I liked the music.
La música de jazz.
Boy, was our homie done dirty.
He was.
I don't know how
Yeah.
he didn't see that coming though.
Yeah.
He's just probably too fixated on just wanting to make
Art,
it big.
Well, it's
Yeah.
too busy sucking Fletcher's dick to realize that he's
yeah.
getting owned.
Yeah, like he still recognizes this dude as like, I don't know, some musical god.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he hates him on some level, and so he's like, wow, the god would have me on his jazz band. Wow, I 100% do that. Woohoo, woohoo. And then he just gets absolutely railed.
He did.
Yeah.
I feel like he's just trying to prove to the teacher, like throughout the entire thing, like
He's trying to prove it to everybody.
yeah,
His family doesn't really recognize his art. Like, they care more about... I actually don't know how good of a music conservatory his school is.
I
they-
mean, I'm
the best
I'm
music
pretty much positive that it's fictional.
It's a fictional school.
Yeah, it's a
oh,
fictional.
isn't Juilliard the one?
Juilliard
that's
is, like,
the
the
no
big-
one.
Well, yeah, well, Julia. Well, it's a pretty prestigious school for sure.
Yeah.
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 But they're probably, like, also smaller. Or Juilliard is pretty small, right?
It's select.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's small.
Well, actually, I think it's the size of a regular school, but it's just that all of them are, badasses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is absurd.
Yeah.
But, like, they care more about their, like, what, D3, D4, D3?
Oh yeah,
Division
their
three.
football team.
Football athletes' sons
Yeah.
or whatever
Yeah.
than they do about the music. They were so condescending during that dinner chat.
Yeah.
They were.
Honestly.
Like, actually just the worst.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I don't... That's
Their
actually...
son's the quarterback though.
Yeah. No, I 92-yard touchdown. I don't know.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's one of the things that I do at least get, not from family, but from just like people. For some reason, a lot of them are engineers. I don't know what it is with engineers and like hating the arts. But every time, and they're always just so like passive aggressive about it. Where they're just like, oh, so what do you? Or they're like, oh, you in school? It's like, yeah. It says, what do you study? Oh, I study jazz guitar. Oh, you make any money off of that? It's like,
Yeah,
and it's like literally that.
immediately.
It's
Oh,
yeah, it's like
wow.
literally that immediately. Yeah,
Hopefully, I'm not like that to you.
dude. Yeah, but it's just like, yeah. Sometimes, man, they're just like, dude. The funniest thing is when it's like a library person too. I remember there's not to out anybody, but there was one librarian that you'd just be like, it's like, hey, yeah, so like it's basically that. So you study jazz guitar, you like actually get any gigs, or like or like how much money could a musician really make, honestly, and just pretty much just that. Basically, it was just all money. He just goes off all about money. And it's like, son, you are a librarian. Get off of me about making money, man. What are you talking about?
On what grounds are you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dang.
What'd you find from your search?
It doesn't exist. I don't even remember the name of it, but I don't recognize it.
Of
on
the
that
conservatory?
What? Yeah.
Well, it's a Schaefer. Schaefer is the name of the conservatory in
Okay,
Whiplash.
most definitely.
Fletcher Conservatory.
Fletcher Conservatory. Yeah.
Cry yourself to sleep every night.
Yeah.
Fictional New York Schaefer Conservatory.
Yep.
Although, isn't Juilliard also in New York?
Yeah.
It's probably like the same kind of.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Well, New York just has,
In general.
yeah, all the big, especially jazz schools, but music schools as well.
Oh, I didn't know that Berkeley is like a top tier.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah,
Bro, I see kids from Berkeley at colleges or at parties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's. What are they also music majors, or are they? Or you don't know? Is there a
Yeah.
vibe?
Well, it's like
No,
well,
they're just at the Berkeley College of Music,
Oh.
not studying music.
yeah, although from what I hear, it's mostly the California branch of Berkeley. Is the one that actually has the musicians, though. That's what I heard.
Really?
Yeah. That, yeah.
This one thinks that I don't even know what website this is. It's like ranking music schools in the world,
Yeah.
and it's got Juilliard, Curtis, Institute of Music, Berkeley College of Music.
That's the funniest thing ever. It's like, man. So we foster creativity. Welcome to the Institution of Music. It's just like the most like generic name they could have possibly named it.
Yeah.
I actually saw Ted Green, like, unbelievable guitarist. Yeah, did a seminar over at what you just said, the Institution of Music or whatever that
Curtis Institute of Music or
No,
Berkeley?
it's literally just called the Institute of
The
Music.
Institute of Music. Boy.
Well, if they were the first, I mean, they get dibs on the name.
Yeah.
They are the Institute of Music.
I call it.
It's
I
like
dibs.
yeah, it's like that rock band that literally called themselves the band.
The band.
Yeah, it's
Nice.
Yeah.
yeah.
What else? He missed it with the girl. It was very sad to see him.
He missed
yeah.
it with, and I've now forgotten her name.
Oh, I didn't even know she had a name.
Well, I don't know the character name. I know.
I
the
forgot where she was
actress's
in.
Name.
Oh, I don't
She
know
was
either.
in.
Melissa. Is it Melissa? Melissa Benoit.
Yeah, yeah.
Really?
that's
Is that
what
the same person?
That's the actor, I think.
What was she in?
Is it Melissa?
Well, you said that's the bend down Benoit is the one from Supergirl, ain't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Melissa Benoit.
Yeah. Yeah. Although honestly, if I'm being real,
You're about to say something that's actually just false. You're about to say something that is entirely false.
oh
Go
me,
for it.
me or
Oh,
him?
maybe not. Go for it.
Oh me.
You,
What was I gonna say?
you said
Oh,
honestly.
Honestly, actually, no. It's not, I don't think it's what you think. But I was just gonna say that honestly, though, she actually dodged a major bullet by like
Oh yeah, by
breaking it off when it did. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
The man is the worst.
Yeah.
piece of work.
If that's what that guy thinks, thank God you got out of there, man.
That was actually such a toxic conversation that he was
That
having
was,
with her.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
holy.
it's like engineers are to musicians as musicians are to literally everyone else in that moment right there, man.
Jeez.
Because there are people like that where they're just like, hey man, we're just like, hey man, so can I talk to you for like literally 2 seconds? No, I gotta practice. You've been practicing for 8 hours. It doesn't matter. I haven't practiced enough. Yeah, but like, it's like 2 seconds, man. So can you show me where the bathrooms are? Sorry, can't hear you over the sound of this practicing going on.
blood like on his hands.
Yeah.
Oh, that's one thing I need to talk about, dude. If your hands are straight up bleeding from playing the drums,
Unrealistic.
Yeah.
yeah, there's no. You need to change your technique because that's obviously not correct
That's
technique.
not.
If your hands are bleeding that profusely from playing drums, there's no way. There's no way, man. No. And also the way, because you notice when he's yeah, like you notice, because like you know how jazz sounds, right?
Yeah.
He's you know, and then you hear that, and that's like pretty much how like drummers will practice, and then they'll have like a metronome going off, you know,
Yeah.
on like the 2 and 4. And meanwhile, his checking.
Yeah, I was so confused.
He's like,
on
literally, it's
that.
like, what? Are you a jazz drummer or a black metal drummer,
Yeah.
man? What in the world is this?
He was like going ham on it. I think I'm like, what's that
Yeah,
doing?
it's like- it's like, no wonder why you suck, man. Every time you're in the practice room, you're just like, I think I literally made the joke at my stream while I was walking. It's like you're not playing, you're literally jerking off the drums.
Yeah.
It's just all you're doing.
No wonder why he's rushing.
Basically the equivalent of what you're doing. It's like if you spent less time like wanking off the drums and more time just actually playing the pieces. Like at no point when he's practicing, do you ever hear him actually practicing the pieces they're playing?
Yeah.
He's just in there. It's like,
That's true.
yeah.
I don't think he ever practiced not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he only ever practiced just. It's like he's just like, I am speed.
Yeah. Just about to say that. Oh. Man, wild.
Yeah, which honestly, some of it's honestly warranted if that's all you're doing, you know. Which that part is actually realistic. If that's all you practice, yeah, you're gonna suck. That's just the way.
If you don't practice music.
It sure would be amazing if, like, at the end when Simmons like comes up to him, he just says, "I am speed." Or Cathal. Oh my gosh, boy, would that have been top tier.
No, yeah.
I got so many things to talk about, man. You have no idea.
The car crash scene, though, that was a trip. I was not expecting that.
I don't think anyone was expecting it because it sure was like out of left field.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they did actually foreshadow it though by saying that the other musician died in a car crash.
Oh,
Right
who
bef-
didn't actually die in a car
Yeah, who didn't
crash.
actually, but you think he did
Oh,
though. But
yeah.
whatever. But yeah, but it was like this scene right before that they're talking about that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
When when the dude is getting choked up about the dude that died by fabricating the story of how he died,
Yeah.
when in reality the dude committed suicide because of the teacher.
Yeah.
Wow. That man, he has something going on upstairs
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta. Yeah.
to
Yeah.
rationalize everything.
Yeah, that's a big. Yeah, he just has that whole emotional thing, and then just like switches straight back into anger, just
Yeah.
like immediately.
Yeah.
It's like obviously this is a man who's learned nothing.
Well, the whole emotional thing as he's lying through his teeth.
Yeah,
I believed it.
I'm sure you did.
Believed
Justin.
what?
The story.
Well, yeah, we believed it because
And-
he's telling it to us.
And to be honest, I thought you said the guy who committed suicide was with the other drummer. Was another drummer.
You thought there was a third drummer?
Well, I thought it was like, you know how there was like
Oh,
those
the
three
redhead
drummers.
dude?
Yeah, one like the redhead dude or that other guy. I just said that guy committed
Oh.
suicide.
Well, he literally put on the album and like give you the whole spiel of like, this man was the first chair trumpet player at Lincoln Center, and you know. The funniest part about that speech too is another thing where he's just like, yo, you came in there, he was third trumpet, now he's first. It's like, this is a man who obviously doesn't know how trumpet parts work in jazz, because the first, second, third, all those, that's not by how well you play. That's literally just your role in the band.
Yeah.
Because the like first trumpets, their specialty is high notes, and the second trumpet, their specialty is like soloing and stuff. And it just goes down the line from there, and like, you know, the third will be like a flugelhorn player or something, and another one. But he's just like, yeah, it's like literally just, it's essentially just like, yeah, when he first started working for Raytheon, he was an aeronautical engineer, and now he's an electrical engineer. It's just like, what?
Yeah.
was essentially what you just pulled there.
Dumb it down for the people who don't understand jazz.
Yeah. That was a good explanation.
Yeah, where it just like makes no sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most definitely a movie that's better if you don't know a lick about jazz.
Or it's way better if you know, if you actually know stuff about jazz,
Actually
because it
do.
just becomes hilarious.
A meme.
It actually does become pretty funny.
Different
I
experience
was actually
for both parties.
actually quite a meme.
Yeah, Ricky's like laughing his butt off while like us were, at least I like felt like it was pretty tense throughout the entire movie.
Yeah, like I had anxiety.
Yeah,
I didn't go that far.
Um,
I was vibing.
I was stressing for the guy.
yeah.
I was stressing for everyone involved.
I was more mad at the dude for blowing it with the girl.
Yeah.
But not mad for the girl because she's, off to better things.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah,
Stupid.
dude, that was like a Mark Zuckerberg from The Social Network level
Oh,
of
yeah.
like
Yeah.
interaction with that girl.
Yeah, honest. Yeah,
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
Yeah, I don't even know how he like roped her in.
The girl is probably just so deprived of. Like, he's probably just pushing her off. Like, not even talking to the girl, and he's finally like, okay, I need to have a conversation with you. And she's like, finally, we get to, like, talk.
He's actually been ordering popcorn from her for 3 years. This is the first like actual exchange that he's had with her.
Yeah.
just like their whole relationship, that there's like, that actually their whole relationship is just basically everything you see on screen and nothing else.
That'd be wild.
Oh boy.
It's literally just like, hey man, I think you're super pretty. I wish you could go out with me. You want to go to dinner? Yeah, sure. Just like days of him like wanking off the drums and then just like getting, ripped apart by Fletcher, and then he comes back like, you know what? I never loved you. I could never love you because music is too important. Literally on the first day.
Dude, even when he asked her out for the first time, like the way that you said it was like an order of magnitude better than the way that he eked it out. Would you like to
Yeah.
go
Oh, that was actually the most uncomfortable part of the whole movie for me, just watching that.
I will say it was kind of relatable.
Oh yeah. I liked her the joke that she did. She's like the get out, like
Get out.
leave.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that
Screw.
that was
Oh boy. That got me.
yeah, that got me. I was like, dang.
I was like, well, rip to you, homie.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but then honestly warranted. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that a big no-no, like asking people out at their place of work?
I think so. Well, yeah.
I mean, sometimes that's the only place that you're gonna see people. I
Yeah.
guess
Yeah. Well, the only place.
he's gonna see her.
Yeah, the only place you're gonna see them without it becoming like instantly super uncomfortable, just like you show up at their house. And it's like, hey, I've been watching you serve me popcorn for the past 3 years.
Oh boy.
How'd you find Marlene? They didn't even know each other's names.
No, they didn't.
No.
Wild.
I'd say, yeah, that was a really good movie. I'd say top 25%.
Top 4?
Well, not top 4, top 4th.
Oh, top four.
fourth.
Yeah, top 25%.
Top 3rd for me, probably. I haven't thought about the other ones, but we've seen some bangers.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm nowhere near as generous.
All right, what's your take on?
Yeah, well, the thing is that listen, man, I did enjoy it.
It is a very different movie for
Yeah,
him.
yeah, it is. Yeah, but it is quite hilarious. Yeah, I did take some. Basically, I just have notes here of it's literally just a list of things that would never happen.
Is it like
That happened in the movie.
Movie sins or what? What is it?
Yeah, Cinema Sins.
Cinema sins. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like, one of them, of course, when I think I told Justin, might have told you too, but like Fletcher, and like when he counts off Whiplash, because I was pretty sure he counts off in 8 rather than 4, which you even know that
Yeah.
you count in 4. But not only that, but he doesn't count. He counts in 7, just straight up 5, 6, 7. But and then they're in. It's like, what in the world kind of nonsense? No wonder why
they're confused.
No wonder why the drummers can't follow you.
Wait.
And also the funniest part too.
I thought there was like a pause before the.
I thought, what if it plays on the measure? Like I know, like you know how there's
Well, it
like
starts
that.
on 8, basically, or 1, basically, is what happens.
Yeah.
So he's like 5, 6, 7. It's like they started on 8. That does, yeah, won the world, man. It's insane.
Tripping hard.
Yeah, and also the funniest part is when that he's like making miles whatever count. And he's just like, and then he starts counting in 8. It's like 5, 6, 7, and 4. Damn it! It's like, wait a minute, wait a second. You've been counting in 8 this whole movie. What are you talking about?
Oh boy.
Yeah, that was pretty great. Also, just like all of Fletcher's little sexist and homophobic comments would like get him instantly fired. He just like
Yeah.
every time
I'm
he
surprised that those like flew.
yeah.
There were a lot of them.
Yeah. And also every time he like auditions people, it's literally just like, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, out of my band just immediately. It's like you never thought that they could maybe just have had like a false start or something. Never crossed your mind. It's like if you aren't immediately the greatest of all time, I will.
Oh.
It's like, what's this? You came to a college to learn music? If you aren't instantly great, I will beat you into the ground, son.
I'll throw a chair at you.
I'll throw a chair at you because over here in this place of learning, we only accept people who are already perfect, so I don't have to do my job. Is essentially his philosophy, pretty much. I mean, you think about it, Yeah.
Sometimes I was surprised by like how quickly he threw chairs at people.
Yeah.
Like when I was playing music, like I'd be reading the music, but I'd be looking at him too. Like I would see the chair coming probably, but like the chair actually just like rockets at you like.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Although in jazz it is a bit different because like the director, he only counts off, but you actually just listen to the drummer basically. So actually it is pretty common for people to just not even
Zone out from
they don't even look at him.
What's the conductor even? It's conducting and yeet out of there.
Well, usually it's kind of funny if you actually pay attention, but usually the guy just literally he's like, wait, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah, and he's literally just vibing the whole song. Like his job is just to vibe. And he's just standing in the corner of the stage, and he's like, all right, yeah, oh yeah, and that's like literally all he's doing the whole.
Do they call it solos? Do they like point? I don't know. I remember like Mr. Atterbury, like his thing.
And you.
Yeah, he'll be like kind of just like someone like stands up, does a solo, and Mr. Atterbury's just like.
Oh, well, that might. It's probably just. Well, it depends, but yeah, but at least in like at U of A, yeah, you just get musician just gets up and plays, and you kind of get the idea that they're probably the soloists, considering that they're the ones soloing right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's pretty much Also, super hilarious too that I always find that the band director of the lowest band of the lower band is actually more realistic than Fletcher, who's allegedly of the highest band.
Yeah.
Especially since I'm pretty sure he actually counts off in 4.
Also much more chill.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty great. What else was I thinking of? Oh yeah, super funny thing I also noticed too, because of course I'm in some bands, and I've heard we've had to tune the brass and the winds before, so I know what tuning sounds like. And when Fletcher tuned the band, like, which is hilarious because he actually got the brass correct because the brass tuned to B flat. However, the reeds tuned to A, which is what everybody, all the string instruments also tuned to A, but they tuned to C in the movie, which just doesn't make any sense.
Just cause.
Just screw the band.
They're just tuned to C. And they did just tune to C, and it's just a funny little thing that you notice that would like actually never happen ever, even even in a high school jazz band, Yeah, it's just like who in the world tunes
Sure
to
did not
C?
do their research.
Yeah, that's just a smaller thing that I personally just find hilarious, just because that's just the things I find hilarious.
How did we tune in marching band? Did they just put the B flat on loudspeaker or something? Like, I
Well, we
forgot how we did it.
well, we tuned ourselves most of the time because you remember the sections we tune ourselves within the section.
Oh yeah, Haley would just come around, just like.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Just a beat.
Oh no, just like she had like
A tuner.
a tuner on her phone, and you would see when you're green.
Also, another little instance of hypocrisy from Fletcher too is when he goes, and he's like, count me off a 220 swing. Say 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Jesus Christ! What are you doing? And then, that's like, it's, what are you saying that you're in the highest group? You can't even count off 220 beats per minute exactly. What are you, some kind of invalid or something? What kind of nonsense is this? And then literally later in the movie when he's counting off the band, it's like, then he's. Because he has the whole thing, and he shows you the sheet music too, so you know what the beats per minute is. And he and he even comments, flips out, I think his Caravan, it shows him, it's like, you see this? It's like, yeah, 330 beats per minute. That is a double time swing. And then he just goes right, all right, guys, double time. And he's like, literally, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then it's like, even if you double that, that is nowhere even kind of close to 330 beats per minute.
There's people who just like. Do like.
Know it?
Yeah. Like. Yeah.
Well, there are.
I'm sure there are people.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, there are. I actually know drummers that can count off like exact beats per minute, but that's just not necessary. That's just not expected of you, pretty much. If it says 220, you just, as long as you're in the neighborhood of 220, you're pretty much good. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
As long as you are speed.
Yeah, but just Caravan and 330 beats per minute. Even when they played it, it's not 330 beats per minute. What are you kidding me?
Is Caravan actually like that fast?
Well, Caravan, it's funny because it sounds slow, but it is actually pretty fast.
Yeah.
Because it's like da 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 da, except that's double time, so it's one, actually one, da 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 da, do 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 do. But the thing is, this is the quarter note, which means you're playing. You're just going off on some
Actually,
nonsense.
super fast.
Yeah. So yeah, it actually is pretty fast, Caravan.
Wow.
Oftentimes.
Yeah.
What a highlight.
Yeah, and also things, even the beginning of the movie, just from right off the jump, just like speaking of things that would never happen, just like, yeah, first of all, if the band director is just going around to practice rooms just to harass his students, this is a man who literally has nothing to do.
Nothing better to do with his life. Man's is lonely.
Yeah, because not once, not even once has a professor of any kind of musical variety gone down to the practice rooms just to listen to people. Not even once. Because it's the practice room. What are you gonna find there? Just like a pot of gold and just like just find like the leprechaun musician who's just been hiding out, just waiting to be unearthed. Just like I don't know what he was planning to discover there, but yeah.
Or what else do you have for us?
Yeah. Well, also Miles. Oh yeah. Just speaking of the car crash too. Just a little thing that I find extra hilarious, that I think that his performance he gives after the car crash is actually literally the best he's played the whole movie.
Jeez.
Like actually listening, because while Fletcher's like reactions are obviously like nowhere even close to justified or like reasonable. Miles is also, at least in the scenes of rehearsal, actually can't keep time to save his life. So so yeah, he is actually not a great drummer, which is extra hilarious because this is supposed to be the greatest music school in the country. Can't even keep time. What in the world? Yeah, but for some reason he just pulls it together while he's like concussed and like bleeding from like his whole body. Just like, I'm ready to go, boss. And then that actually works, and he's actually like excellent for some reason. Yeah, so I did find that pretty funny.
I like they just straight up tackled Fletcher too, just like.
Yeah. Just like, let me bleed on you for a bit. Oh, and also pretty hilarious as well, that scene when when Miles goes to the jazz club to like watch Fletcher perform
Oh yeah.
and stuff. Like I
And the
mean,
dude's vibing.
yeah, and he's like super vibing, and he's like, oh, this is the most godly pianist that ever. I would climb. I would like crawl through a field of AIDS-infested males just to suck the dick of the last man that got to see him, just like or whatever kind of.
Did they say that? No. Okay.
But he's he's just like just fully just coming on to Fletcher and just like
Yeah.
ooh, yeah, that's real. That he's like I don't know. You probably liked it, but at least from what I can tell, that's like he was like playing the most like vanilla, boring bossa nova like ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. At least from when I can't speak for anything that happened before or after, but at least when he walked in, he was just playing just some shite bossa nova, and he's just actually just like, ooh, yeah,
Ooh.
yeah, oh, yeah, yeah. Which actually the realistic noises that jazz musicians make when people are killing it. So
Yeah.
yeah, you literally hear it. And it's like ooh, oh, yeah, get it, oh.
Actually, just Michael Jackson noises.
Yeah, but those are literally the noises you hear a lot of the time. Well, yeah, pretty great. But yeah. So it's also pretty great that Fletcher is like just the god of music, but he like can't play to save his life either. So
Yeah.
so he can't teach obviously because he just expects everybody to already be perfect, and also he
Actually,
can't play.
Traumatizes his students.
Yeah, so they're literally just like, give me a person who can yell, just like anybody who can yell at these people for like ever.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, a pretty funny thing is the other drummer, who like he doesn't have his music memorized, or as they call it, I don't know it by heart, which is also just a weird thing to say. Cause
Did everybody have their music memorized? Probably at that tier, relatively.
yeah, well, even if you're a classical musician, you have your music memorized. But especially if you're a jazz, if you can't, because he says like, listen, I told you before, I have a medical problem. It's like if you have a medical problem where you can't memorize things, you are not meant for jazz, man. That is a field where you exclusively memorize a lot of music a lot of the time,
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I did find that pretty funny. And then also later when Fletcher's just like, oh yeah, he switched to pre-med, couldn't handle it. It's like if the man is switching to pre-med because he can't handle your jazz institute, that isn't because he's a wuss. That's because your institute is actually that bad.
Yeah.
That he would rather do pre-med than this. Yeah. Yeah, that's like it's like a story a person told me about when they worked at a call center. So yeah, a lot of people do quit after the first day, but I guess it does take a special type of person to work for people like us. It's like, well, yeah, it takes a crazy and stupid person, pretty much. Yeah. Yeah, it's like, well, yeah, it just isn't worth it, man. If your jazz director's like that, it just isn't worth it.
No.
Yeah. Pretty great. And there's also just a bunch of littler things that I just couldn't be bothered to write down.
Couldn't be
That
bothered.
just made me chuckle.
I'm surprised they didn't pay some music prof at, I don't know. They could even have paid somebody at Juilliard to review their script. They'll pay you $5,000 to tell us what's musically wrong with this. Someone would have taken it up.
Yeah.
Or they did. It's like, no man, it's perfect. It's like definitely release this.
Dude at Juilliard that's telling us, hey, let's go see this, dude.
Yeah.
She's just memeing.
My gosh.
And all I do just throughout the whole movie Fletcher just fully he just becomes aroused at double time swing for some reason the whole movie. It's like, oh yeah, get that double time swing up. Yeah, dude, I'm rock hard right now thinking about that double time swing.
Oh,
dude, if it were possible, I'd do a quadruple time swing. Oh, dude, that's like twice the horniness, man. Just like, ooh,
Oh my gosh.
if you want. Which, yeah, that did, pretty funny. And also, yeah, Yeah, going off about double time swing, but Caravan for like most of it is a Latin groove. So what are you gonna do? Yeah, literally like 75% of the song is Latin, and then like only the bridge is a double time swing.
Oh, so the rest of it is just like normal playing.
Well, it's like half time. Well, it's like it's time, double time swing. So it's double. So it's one time.
Back to the one time.
Yeah, one time. But yeah, it's
time swing.
it's a Latin groove. Yeah. 'Cause, the drummers, they're shoot, and that's like the groove for like 75% of it, and then before they get but yeah, it's Latin, basically for most of it.
Interesting.
Which is funny that Fletcher just like, oh yeah, you got it. Oh, that double time swing, I just got
You
it.
actually have to bleed out of your hand.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in that ice bath when he like sticks his hand in the
Honestly,
water.
dude, when he did that, I was like, bruh, I don't think that I would want to make my hands bleed, but boy, does like having bleeding hands and submerging them in ice look like it would feel really, really good.
Have you ever actually put your hands in ice water?
Dude, it's kind of nice.
It would hurt. I feel like it would hurt me a whole lot more
it
than
actually hurts, man. What are you talking about?
It's kind of like, I mean, maybe not like,
Not ice water. Not like fully just like freezing temperatures water.
Like I feel like it's the
I mean,
equivalent.
I just think about like jumping into like freezing water. Like, boy, is that nice
Oh,
sometimes.
well, cold water, but like ice water though?
Yeah.
Like Arctic, full on,
Oh,
like.
I mean, I probably wouldn't like Arctic water.
Yeah, you wouldn't. Yeah, well, cold water. Yeah, like I've taken.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
would. But I've taken cold showers and I know it feels good, but like dunking your hand in ice water is a totally different ordeal, man.
And your hands just all numb afterwards. How in the world are
Yeah.
you gonna play after that?
It is, it is
It's actually just painkiller right there, and then you end it.
Yeah.
And then you just
Or you just keep going.
yeah, you go,
Yeah.
go fast.
Just gotta go
I
fast.
can't feel anything now.
Although actually though, that actually does explain
yeah.
that does explain why Fletcher came down the first time, because he's just like, what in the goddamn is going on down here? It's just a guy. It's like-
This man is special.
It's like
What kind of madness?
he probably genuinely thought that like a non-music student managed to pick the lock into like the drum studio and just like was just like it's like what is going on down here? Okay, that actually does make it a little bit more believable now. He's just actually concerned for the drums.
Boy. Good movie. Good movie.
Good movie.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, pretty good movie.
Yep.
It's alright.
Good movie.
It's alright. I thought it was alright. Just alright. Yeah, it's definitely a bottom half movie for sure.
Interesting.
For me. Yeah, definitely in the bottom half.
I could have seen this coming.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. I was just like, y'all better be ready for, it's like,
I mean, probably before that, actually. I could have seen that coming.
I thought,
Jazz.
yeah.
I don't know. It, like, I mean, it kind of pains me whenever I see, like, super unrealistic stuff about
Coding.
encoding and math.
Just all those hacker movies.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Enhance.
Enhance.
I mean, I might recommend, like, one movie that actually, like, really, like, got me going for, like, yeah, heck yeah, engineering was Hidden Figures.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah.
Lean into
Although
the mic, Justin. Holy cow.
At some point, she
Heck yeah.
mentions Euler's formula.
Yeah, oh, yeah. I call it Euler's. And I
Euler's.
always get yelled at for that.
I purposefully
lose
called it Euler's in front of Anderson every single time, and
Yeah.
he would correct me and go like Euler's formula.
Euler's
And I was like, yeah, Euler's formula, and he was like Euler's formula, and I'm like, yeah, Euler's formula. I think that I gave that man aneurysms from my interactions.
But I really like that movie, and I will recommend it sometime. I might, well,
So whose week is it?
It is Justin.
it is my week. I did have a movie already, but now I don't know if I should recommend that one.
I swear to God, if you recommend Whiplash again, I'm gonna.
I'm not going to recommend Whiplash again. No. I might let you two decide which movie I would recommend. It would either be Alien or it would be Hidden Figures. Two totally different movies.
Let's see. Is Hidden
I've
Figures
seen-
on anything?
I've seen Alien.
I also have seen
Richie's
Alien.
definitely also.
Well,
seen
we saw it together.
We
so
did see it.
Yeah.
We did?
Yeah, in the theater.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Was it? It was over the summer. It is the summer.
It is in fact the summer currently.
It might have been before the summer.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, as in the. Yeah, there was just a time when they were just like.
A bunch of classics.
Yeah, well, but specifically Alien for some reason was on for like 2 weeks or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. It must have been like an anniversary or something. But yeah, dude, that's movies that you've got to see in theaters, man. Alien's got to be one of them. That's a great movie to watch in the theater.
I'll just watch it in my home theater.
Your family spent an absurd amount on that thing.
They did. They spent a whole lot of money
Actually
on that thing.
absurd.
My dad spent many years convincing.
Convincing your mom.
Yeah.
Does she think that it's worth it? No.
She likes it. She likes it. But like
But
like
boy,
my,
does she not think
like
it's
my dad
worth
was
the
like,
cost.
"Isn't this better to like experience it?" And she's like, "I don't
Maybe.
see a difference really." And she'll like, "Yeah, it's neat."
I think they're neat.
Home theater.
But we did just do we did 3.1 at first though.
Did you go up from there?
We did surround sound later on. But yeah, that's why I was just like, we don't really experience anything.
Yeah, if you're already at 3.1, like anything. Yeah. Whatever.
But I don't mind. I could do that. Alright, what are you guys feeling?
I don't know what Hidden Figures
Is Hidden
is.
Figures good?
It is good. It's very well. It was very motivational for me. It was-
Oh, so it's gonna suck tits is what you're gonna.
no,
it's what it
it's
basically.
not.
I also noticed it's on Disney Plus, which makes me hate it even more.
Oh my god. Okay, fine. We do Alien. The Hidden Figures is good. I liked it. It really inspired me. Because there was a mechanical engineer in there.
I'm gonna buy I'm gonna buy a copy of Hidden Figures just so I can piss on it
Jeez.
in the desert, light it on fire, and then bury it.
I feel like you might get canceled by. You would probably get canceled.
I have no idea what Hidden Figures is about. It's
I
my
also have
defense.
no clue.
So
It's
I
about a
just.
story of 3 African American women who like make it far in NASA.
Well, I will say I didn't know what it was about before I said.
Yeah.
Oh well, probably still sucks.
That's why I was
You've
like, are
already
you
seen
sure
it.
you want to do that?
I don't know. It just sounds like the type of movie that I would absolutely hate.
Yeah, he probably wouldn't. Luke would probably vibe to it.
Probably. I think I vibe to most movies.
Yeah. Yeah, that's well. Yeah, like Pursuit of Happiness, I think is the big movie that's like I haven't seen it, but I already know that I would dunk on it.
Pursuit of Happiness?
Yeah, Pursuit with Will Smith and
Oh.
Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, movie this week, Alien.
He's still like thirsting over.
So we're watching Alien. Sounds
Whatever.
good. All right.
And what page?
Get ready.
Oh, check.
What are we reading to? Is the paper there what we're at?
Well, my
No, those are notes.
That's
book-
where you're at.
this right here is where we are.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're like almost there, man. All right, let me just yoink.
It's a
How
lot
many
of
pages are there left in the book?
Many.
Yeah, that was a lot of pages
That
that
was
you're
a lot
just
of-
flipping there through. Curb your enthusiasm.
Curb your page turns.
Curb your. Know your audience.
Oh man, we could easily.
We could probably finish it in 2 weeks.
Oh, 100% 2 weeks.
split it
But I
in
think
half,
we could do
yeah.
it. I think we could do it this week.
I don't think so.
No.
You don't think
I
so?
think not.
If you
Well,
say like we
ye-
could do it in one session, we'd have to do the first week as a makeup session immediately.
Well, that's already gonna happen. That's already gonna
Well,
happen,
might
and
as
you know
well.
it. We already know Luke's not gonna read anyways.
Whoa,
so
now.
what does it matter how many pages it is, man?
Oh, I also will have to do a Discord one for the week that we finish the book, because I will
Oh,
not be
no,
here.
the finale has to be in person.
Well, then we'll have to postpone the finale.
Well, we're. I can tell. I can tell.
All
we're
right,
gonna have
relax,
to
relax. Don't have to come at us that hard.
It's like this is awfully. This is some awfully confident language for a man who has not read the reading like the first time. I think the whole summer. I think actually.
Whoa, no, I have read the reading.
Yeah, the first time. I mean the first time.
No.
And by a few, he means two total.
No. I would say that there have been like 3 to 5 weeks, possibly 3 to 7 weeks, where I have been like caught up on the reading.
Yeah, it's definitely on the low end of that. Definitely like 3 weeks where you've just been on time.
I'll back up Luke. Luke is not as bad
I think.
as I think he'll make.
Are
I'm
you
gonna
high?
Read up.
Are you?
Are you
Jeez.
What? Were you? Well, not this last time. Not the time before that. Nor the time before that. Or like any of the 3 times before that either.
Jeez.
So name me the last time he was on time. Anybody can name me the last time Luke read the first week that it was assigned. This book has literally taken us double the time it should have.
Was he on time for the Discord one that we did recently?
Nope. No, he was a week late for that one too. Remember, because we had that whole thing about Dead Man when he was just ripping into him. That was that week. Yeah.
What was the other movie that we watched before Dead Man? Was it
I've got the list of movies right here.
Your recommendation.
Yeah.
I recommended Hateful Eight and
No, I did not watch that on time. It's
Yep. Yep.
Probably
And then
did
before
not.
that was Once Upon a Time. Yeah, Once Upon a Time in the West, Hateful Eight. Yep. Didn't do that one either. You just.
Oh, because it was a double. Was it a double feature?
Yeah. Well, all 3 of us did double features.
That did not help with my on time,
Yeah.
my timeliness.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'm sure that's the reason why. Yeah, I'm sure that's the reason why you couldn't read. It's because you had too many movies. Yeah. What are you doing, Justin?
singing the Once Upon a Time in the West melody?
Once upon a test in the West.
What's that?
Once upon a testicle in the West.
Oh my gosh.
Once upon a time that I took the SAT in the West.
Oh my god.
Oh, what page are we reading to?
Oh yeah.
This guy wants me to teach a week-long seminar.
Oh, we can do it though. We can finish the book. We can finish the book. We can finish their book.
Ah.
We can
I
though.
don't think so, Aaron. Sorry.
No, this is Patrick. Let's see. 14. Split that bad boy. Okay. All right. I mean, but you said this next one you can be in here person.
No, you said the second week.
Yeah, this next week I will be here still.
Okay. Let's just finish.
Don't you dare.
Let's
Nope.
just-
Nope.
let's
Nope.
just-
Nope.
let's
Nope.
just-
Nope.
What if we do like a thing where like get as far as you can
That's
in the book,
2 pages.
and then
Yeah, that'll literally be Luke.
Take it or leave it.
take it out of you. Get as far as you can, and wherever we end it, we end it.
No.
No.
We obviously we can't do that because we have to all be on the same page, literally. Yeah, how's that conversation gonna go, Justin?
I
How
don't
do you
know. We
reckon?
got one side. We have people who don't want to finish the book this week, and then we have people who can't be here the week after. And then, but we could do it.
And
the
all those
week
people are Luke.
after. I mean, I am sort of on the fence, so that's a lot of pages to read. And I know I will.
I come here solely to be bullied.
I mean, I too.
You bring this upon yourself, man.
That'll be a lot of pages for me to read as well.
I can guarantee you that if we attempt to finish the book this week, I will not.
But
finish
you
it,
can
probably.
though, is the thing. That's the thing that always just like, but you can though. You can totally do it if you actually read like every night before you like, went to sleep.
How many pages is it?
If you just took a singular week off of Apex Legends, you could finish this book.
That's a lot of asking from him. This man's getting up Apex.
Literally.
I feel like Ricky just like looks at my Discord status and it's just like constantly
Aim, shames. Playing Apex for 5 hours.
Yeah, but honestly, though,
I didn't get 1,000 hours by not playing. And,
So yeah, but literally, if you just took one singular week off, you could finish this book.
how many pages?
Oh, what are we on?
many.
We're on 357. Last page is 463.
What?
That's more than 100?
463 minus 357. What is that?
Round about
463 minus 557 to 357.
96. 96 pages.
Tripping, dog?
So I'm always tripping.
106.
Oh, 106. Okay, yeah, I got it close.
That's a lot of pages.
106 pages. Totally doable, though.
That's double time, baby.
That's a double time swing.
That's a
Double time swing.
That's 15 pages. That's more than 15 pages a day.
It's a lot of pages a day.
You could 15 pages a day. 15. You understand how slowly I read, and understand that like 15 pages is literally like half an hour. What kind of? I mean, an hour if you go super slow like me. You know.
All right.
You
We can try to do it.
You meaning to tell me you can't dedicate an hour a day to this book?
Nope. You gotta
One singular hour. You don't even have to take off
an hour of Apex. Alright, we'll try to do it. I'll
Pretty much you-
prioritize reading over watching Alien since I've already seen Alien, and I can talk about Alien.
Yeah, boy.
But I sure can't talk about the book if I haven't read the book.
Yeah, I follow that logic. Yeah, makes sense to me.
What are the odds that I actually read though?
It's like almost 0% chance, but you said you're gonna do it, so I'm still gonna hold you to that, man.
What's the 0% chance? Ricky has like negative faith in me.
But I keep proving myself right week after week.
I mean, if you listen to the podcast when we were talking about the week of Dead
I
Man,
feel like I just don't want to be emotionally bullied.
yeah, you don't want to read. You don't want to watch or listen to that podcast if you don't want to be emotionally bullied.
Yeah, we'll give it a shot.
No, you're not gonna give it a shot. You're gonna do it. Is what you're gonna do.
I'll give it.
I want to
As
hear you
much as a
say the
shot.
words that I'm going to finish Catch-22 by next week.
How about this?
I want to like just like tickle my ears with the sweet, sweet nectar of those beautiful
Lies.
Would it be like push back the book club to like Thursday?
I fly. Oh no, I don't fly out on Thursday. Psych.
Fly out. You going back to Boston?
No, I'm going to Pittsburgh.
Why? What are you doing in Pittsburgh?
I don't know.
Just
They're having me
chilling.
out at the office for
Oh, at the
a
office.
week.
That's
yeah.
fun.
It's just like I'm just gonna feel like chilling in Pittsburgh, man. Just
Dude, they're taking us to like a lot of breweries.
Yeah.
Cause like it's kind of a brewery, like craft beer place.
What about the kids who aren't 21 yet?
Screw 'em.
Was it just the 21-year-olds that were on the call for like where
For
to
planning
go?
it out?
Yeah.
No, it's
I just imagine it, just their whole thing is like, well, you spend enough time in breweries, you'll start speaking German too.
Yeah.
let's see. This one, I don't want to see that. No, that's at the office. That's at Botanical Gardens. This is at a brewery. Brewdog.
Brewdog.
Kayaking.
Brewdog Horseman.
Walters.
What the heck? This sounds like a vacation.
It is actually
And
though.
it actually is though. Dude, okay, take a look at this. I don't want to flex on y'all, but I'm gonna flex on y'all. We got the welcome dinner at the HQ. Then we've got I don't know, breakfast, tacos in the lobby, kayaking down the river, lunch at Brewdog, Botanical Gardens, dinner at Walter's Barbecue, then dinner at Cinderland's Warehouse, another brewery, I think, possibly. This looks like what that is.
Going to a literal warehouse.
Yeah. Breakfast and office tours, scavenger hunt, dinner, East Liberty Garden. Oh, we're helping people plant a garden, I think.
Nice.
Dude, this is what your company does for you. Meanwhile, at the library, if I talk to somebody for like over 2 minutes, straight up, of like a librarian will just be fully giving me eyes and being like, "Get back to work, get back to work, get back to work, get back to work, get back to work." It's like literally that though. Yeah.
Like gradually gets louder.
There's like, but there's like literally. Although I will say it is just the one librarian though. But there is one librarian that literally, yeah, she like, if you start talking anything like not directly business related, if you're just
She
like,
actually just
yeah, literally say, "Hey man, how was your weekend this week?" "Oh, it was pretty good. Yeah, we had a trivia night over at the thing." And she like, and you can like, she fully like looks. She like looks at you and like won't break eye contact until you stop talking, and then she'll like, yeah, and dude, and she's even like cut in when it's like. And it's not like we've been talking for 5 hours or something. It's like literally like, you know, we've been talking for like, I don't know, 5-8 minutes or something. And she will actually butt in and saying, "I'm sorry, but you need to get back to work because this is not a social event." And just literally like that.
Jeez.
Yeah. And the best, she's not even the supervisor. She's not even a supervisor. And she's going off about, "I'm sorry, but you need to leave. You need to get back to work because this is a library and there's things to do. There are books to shelf." And it's like you understand that you are liked by exactly 0 people in this library because you are a douche. Yeah. It is just one person though. And the one person, surely they know who they are. I think.
Yeah.
Straight up, me and like the engineers were talking about like our pets and like all that. Talking
Just
about
vibing.
dying care, yeah.
Yeah.
Anime.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everybody else will vibe.
They straight up schedule like meet and greets with like other people where we just chat for half an hour.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See? Yeah, it's as if morale actually exists and is like an actual factor to the performance of your job.
Honestly.
Yeah. Yeah, literally, yeah, they're just like, "What? Morale? Never heard of her." Yeah, just like, yeah, just work forever. What's this? You want to do things that are like, you know, not just shelving for 8 hours straight? Well, you can suck these titties, boy. Because that's what all you get to do.
Oh boy.
So,
All right. Well,
Alien
Alien
finished
and
the book.
try to finish the book. Last unit in white.
Whoa, a child abduction.
Whoa.
Whoa. Ladies and gentlemen.
5'9", 95. Oh, wait. Yeah. What? 95 pounds? Man's is skinny.
Yeah. Or wait, is this the...
That's the suspect.
Yeah, that's the suspect. I thought it was the kid.
Yeah. 95 pounds.
Oh yeah, it's still a 2-year-old, man.
Dude, I'm 5'7" and I'm like 120. This dude is 95.
Dang.
This guy is
yeah,
like
this man's like
Brad.
twig.
Worse than Brad.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if it ever comes to a confrontation, you'll have no problem dealing with him. Yeah, just literally, if you breathe too hard in his general direction, he'll just
tip over.
he'll go down, man.
Dang.
I'm like 5'11", but I'm 125 pounds.
You're 5'11", but you're 125?
Dude. Meanwhile, I'm
I
like.
thought I was skinny.
Meanwhile, I'm 5'9" and like 220 pounds. Yeah. Well, I think literally double your weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wild.
Dude.
Alright, sounds like a plan though.
Okay, finish the book. God damn it, finish the book. Were there kids?
He's like, no.
Okay, I was just like, so that's pretty much my luck for these
This
things.
is about to be like Yosarian with looking for a gun or a hunting knife.
All right, everybody, that's it. Good night.
Peace.
And end of the podcast. It's the end of the